The ocean is not just water and salt. As great oceanographer Sylvia Earle says, the ocean is water plus salt plus all the elements of the universe. So why am I talking about the universe and the ocean? I'm not an astronomer or ocean explorer. I'm a musician. But life has a way to lead us into the unknown, discovering new perspective, making us all explorers. And I became an explorer of sound. For years as a composer, sound engineer, I've been fascinated by the power of frequencies, how sound shapes our emotions, how music transcends borders. Scientists study the vibration of the universe, and musician turns those same frequencies into something we can feel, a force that can heal, unite, inspire. And the deeper I explore sound, the more I realize that some of the most powerful frequencies are not the ones we consciously hear, are the hidden ones moving everything around us and within us. And this exploration brought me closer to nature, closer to the sea, to rewild myself. And on a little island, Ibiza, that's where my journey began, a rediscovery of sound, connection, and of the ocean. Because the ocean is not a distant horizon, it's our lifeblood, covering 70% of our planet, giving 50% of the oxygen on Earth, regulating its temperature, is our greatest ally in fighting climate change. Yet, we protect a very small fraction of it. And if the ocean suffers, we all suffer. So, what if the ocean wasn't something distant? What if it became a collective reconnection that can unite us all? This awakening for me happened beneath the waves with Posidonia oceanica, a marine plant forming vast underwater forests. They call it the lungs of the Mediterranean. And right here, behind this theater, between Ibiza and Formentera, lies something extraordinary, one of the oldest living organisms on the planet. A vast ancient Posidonia meadow covering absorb 15 times more carbon dioxide of 1 hectare of the Amazon forest. Incredible. It protects coastline, gives us rich biodiversity, and create these beautiful crystal clear waters that make Ibiza so famous. But this vital ecosystem is dying. The seagrass meadows are disappearing due to anchoring, pollution, rising temperature. And this loss for me felt distant. But then, one day, I listened. Swimming over a Posidonia meadow, I watch it sway in a slow, endless motion, like a dance, releasing something invisible, oxygen, a breath we don't see, but that sustains us all. And then I heard something, like a soft hum, a sound that felt primordial and familiar, a reminiscence of sound of life in the womb. Because we are made of water. We were born in water. And somewhere deep inside, the ocean carries our first sensory memory. And at that moment, I felt everything is connected. To reconnect with the ocean is to reconnect with ourselves. This realization led me to an idea, a vision. Re-oceaning, a sound journey to reconnect with the ocean. It starts with listening to the waves, these calming frequencies, the hum of life, reawakening something deep within us, a sonic remembrance of safety in the waters we all come from, our amniotic ocean, where our heartbeat start pulsing in unison with our mother. Reoceaning is an invitation to raise our awareness and see the ocean not as something far, but something moving through us, even when we are not near it, in the city, watching the clouds drift, feeling the rain, walking in the forest, or simply taking a breath. We are linked to His vast, unseen presence. Above, the starry sky; below, the cosmic ocean, pulsing inside, bonding humanity. And when we embrace this interconnectedness, we embrace our responsibility to protect it. And in Ibiza, I felt its echo, a pulse resonating through the island, a global hub of music where artists, creative visionaries influence millions, and people from all over the world come and dance and unite in sound. And beneath the waves, something just as powerful, a vital yet endangered global symbol of ocean resilience. Two worlds. Two sanctuaries, music, marine life, dancing, both, with just a shore in between. What if these two worlds come together? Music, universal language, crossing boundaries, reaching far beyond science and bring us closer to what we feel but we cannot see. Music is magic. Can you also be a catalyst and carry the magic of the ocean to inspire change? Yes, it can. I believe artists, creatives, we have an amazing opportunity to use our voices as a chance not only for expression but for impact. That's why I created Music for the Sea, an NGO bridging music with ocean conservation to drive positive change, amplifying a global effort of scientists, researchers, advocates, marine biologists, communities working in synergy with the United Nations Ocean Decade to restore ocean health and ocean justice and ocean-human connection. Through initiatives blending science and artistic collaboration, underwater acoustic research, we aim to turn those voices hidden of the ocean to something we can all feel. So we reconnect, re-ocean. But the ocean is not asking for grand gestures. It's asking for small, conscious, daily choices. Because small choices multiply by millions, create movements of change that can shift how society relates and belong to the ocean. Is a reminder that local action can create a global impact, but this journey belongs to all of us. Each one of us can be a blue ambassador through creativity, advocacy, sustainability, or simply reminding ourselves and our children that the ocean is not a place we visit on holiday. It's part of us. It's a world of wonder, making life possible. So it's time to listen, all together, to the ocean call. Because in a song of a whale, we can hear the magic of existence. And in our eye, we can glimpse the universe. So, now, let's dive in the blue of reoceaning. So, let's start this journey.